26th of June today, three news stories. Ethiopian and Egyptian officials have exchanged heated statements about the dam dispute. Secondly, Oromo Liberation Army has issued a statement about two Afghani nationals detained by OLA a few days ago. Thirdly, I'll have a look at Tigray conflict. TDF have seized some weapons, heavy weapons from Ethiopian National Defense Forces, and TDF supporters are making some additional claims about more ENDF divisions destroyed in Abe Adi area of Tigray. Let's look at the first news story. Ethiopian and Egyptian officials have exchanged heated statements about the dam dispute. General Bacha Dable of Ethiopian National Defense Forces gave an interview to Turkish RT viewers, and in that interview, Bacha Dable said Egypt will never strike Ethiopian dam, and if Egypt and Sudan tried to strike this dam, they would be lost in the Mediterranean Sea. It was an open threat from Ethiopia views, as Egypt and Sudan have been trying to put pressure upon Ethiopia. In response to this statement of General Bacha Dable of ENDF, Foreign Minister of Egypt Sami Shukri has also issued a statement. Sami Shukri says Egypt knows how to defend its water rights. Egypt has written a letter to the UN Security Council. Egypt wants international community to resolve this issue. But if nothing happens, Egypt knows how to defend its water rights and the rights of its citizens. So both the sides are issuing very strong statements as the date for the second filling of the dam is approaching. Some sources say that Ethiopia and Egypt, Sudan are inching towards a war. BBC also published an article 2 days ago about that. They cannot resolve this issue on their own, viewers, and so far they haven't been able to agree about mediators. AU-led mediation has failed. Ethiopia does not want any other party to mediate. That is why tensions are rising. Let's see what happens. Now, the second news story is about OLA. Oromo Liberation Army has issued a statement about some Afghani nationals who were detained by OLA a few days ago. Two Afghani nationals working for a South African mining company were detained by OLA a few days ago. And OLA now says that it will only hand over these Afghani nationals to an independent body. It will not hand over these foreign nationals to Ethiopian government officials. Last month, some Chinese miners were detained by OLA. Those miners were handed over by OLA to ICRC, International Committee of Red Cross use. But this time, ICRC has conveyed to OLA that Ethiopian government is not allowing them to take the custody of these Afghani nationals from OLA. So ICRC has withdrawn, viewers, and now OLA is calling upon some other independent organization to take the charge, the custody of these Afghani nationals. The nationals are still in the custody of OLA. Now, this third news story is about Tigray. Tigray Defense Forces have shown some heavy weapons that they captured from Ethiopian National Defense over the past few days. Have a look at these pictures. These pictures show, this first picture shows some artillery pieces. These are D-30 howitzers. These have been captured by Tigray Defense Forces. You can see some shells as well. In the second picture, you can see an anti-aircraft gun. I think it is ZU-23-2 anti-aircraft gun. It has also been captured by Tigray Defense Forces. In the third picture, you can see another vehicle-mounted heavy weapon. Tigray Defense Forces are now in possession of artillery pieces, anti-aircraft guns, and other types of heavy weapons. I was thinking about MLRS and some surface-to-air missile systems. Do TDF have multiple launch rocket systems and surface-to-air missile systems like S-75? It's not clear, viewers. But we saw when this war started, we saw in November that Tigray Defense Forces fired long-range rockets at Asmara, Eritrean capital, and at Bahidar and Gondar. What is the present situation now? Are TDF in possession of those long-range weapons or not? We don't know, viewers. But in the coming days, if this conflict spreads into Eritrea and Amhara state, we could see the use of long-range weapons as well. Secondly, viewers, some sources are claiming that 4 additional divisions of Ethiopian National Defense Forces have been destroyed in the area of Abiy Adi. Officially, it has not been claimed so far by Tigray Defense Forces. I was waiting for an official statement because in earlier official statements, Tigray Defense Forces claimed to have destroyed more than 4 divisions of ENDF. If these additional 4 divisions have been destroyed, it means that ENDF wouldn't be left with any soldiers in Tigray. That is why I was waiting for an official statement from TPLF about the additional 4 divisions destroyed in Abiy Adi. It's still unconfirmed, viewers. Lastly, Tedros, WHO head, has issued a statement about airstrikes on Tigoga, a town to the west of Mekelle. He says that those killed in Tigoga were civilians, and Ethiopian government did not allow ambulances to evacuate the injured from Tigoga. Watch 2 videos. First video shows heavy weapons seized by TDF, and second video shows the statement of WHO head Dr. Tedros about Tigoga airstrikes. Nothing for watching.
لا يجاوب انا عايز افتيت وقفت يلا افتح انت اللي وين نعقل روح انت لا تكوس كلها نركب فتي اصلا هذا يلا رفع بالله خليك زي رفع بالله انت اقدر افتح في كيف يا اي لو تنكلف اظن هذا فيها خليك كل غير كفلك
of Magale in the Tigray region of Ethiopia was bombed, killing and wounding civilians. Ambulances were blocked for more than a day from attending the scene and evacuating the wounded for medical care. WHO is currently providing life-saving trauma and surgical supplies to a hospital that's treating survivors who are able to reach care. Attacks on civilians anywhere are completely unacceptable, and so is denying them access to immediate care, because we lose lives.